Welcome back, everybody. Now, before this episode begins, I want you to become absolutely clear on your deepest desire. What does your dream reality look like? What does that person's daily routine look like? What do you wish to accomplish in this life that you have not done or that you're working towards? Become absolutely clear on this. Close your eyes if you have to, pause the video if you have to, but really gain clarity on what this person is. Now that you've done that and you have a sense of who they are, ask yourself this one hard-hitting question. Am I doing enough daily to make that dream a reality? And you got to be brutally honest with yourself with this. Thank you for being here. My name is Sammy Paley, and this page is designed to help you awaken your potential. And it's also the behind the scenes of my life as I try to make it as a screenwriter. Now, the reason for this episode, I am not doing enough to make my dream a reality. And at first I was beating myself up over this, but then I saw that I am not alone in this. It's easy to feel alone when you're not doing as much as you know you should do. And that's why I wanted to make this video, because I feel like it would be very relatable for you. Now, last week's episode, I said I was going to be posting daily on TikTok. I said I was going to be working out 3 times a week. And I said I was just going to be more consistent overall. And quite frankly, I haven't done that. And it's easy to conjure up excuses and reasons as to why I can't. But the harsh reality is that if I continue with my action patterns, my dream of becoming a screenplay writer is not going to be possible. To be truly great, or to become elite in any calling, you must be able to assess the objective reality of the action you're taking. Now, one of my mentors had a great quote where he said, "You must hold yourself to a higher standard than anyone else." And that's essentially the point I'm trying to drive home. You got to become hyper obsessed with your dream if you truly are committed to making it a reality. Now, you probably see these episodes and you think that I'm well on my way to doing that because of what I'm saying. But the reality is, if I continue with the action towards wanting to become a screenwriter, the action that I'm taking right now, it is not going to be possible unless I look myself in the mirror and ask myself the question at the start of the video. Do cows drink milk too? Is there a synonym for the word synonym? Are bagels and donuts part of the same food group? Should favorite be spelled with a U or without one? Am I doing enough to make my dreams a reality? Now, the tone of this episode may sound more cynical than past episodes where I talk about being that person, someone who's consistently positive and someone who's always doing the most to connect with people and make people feel valued. And I talk about believing in yourself and talk about being kind and being positive, and that is all key values of this page. But another key value of this page is the ability to be objective about the action you're taking and asking yourself if it aligns with the person you wish to become. I want us all to live the life of our dreams, but if we're not taking the action, then we're being unkind to ourselves. With anything in our lives, there's always an intricate balance. I know the flip side to being objective about the reality of your action is to be kind to yourself and understand that you're probably doing more than you're giving yourself credit for. But if being kind to yourself is justification for a lack of action, you're ultimately harming your future self. You're being kind to yourself in the short term, but you're hindering your fulfillment capacity because you're not doing the things that can help you unlock the level and the person that can help you impact more people, can help you do the things you want to do, and can help you ultimately become the person that you dream of becoming. In my opinion, the best way to ensure you are kind to yourself is to take action on the things that help you become the person you wish to be, and in doing that, you'll learn, you'll grow, you'll improve, and if you learn to enjoy the process instead of just being fixated on the results, you can be fulfilled today, all while still inching yourself closer and bettering yourself every single day. You want to get the promotion at your job? Are you really doing enough? You want to get your dream physique? Are you eating correctly, working out the right amount, drinking enough water, getting enough rest? Are you doing everything you can to make that happen? When you ask yourself the tough question of, am I doing enough to become the person I wish to be? And you sit in the lava of that thought and you feel how uncomfortable it can be, one of two things happen. The first thing is that you sulk in the pity of not taking enough action. And these thoughts can be warranted. These thoughts can be valuable. Perhaps all the stuff that you want to do are actually things that maybe you like the idea of, but the actual action itself and the actual work itself is something that you don't like. So those are great thoughts to help justify. Now, the other side is to help motivate you and inspire you to take action. And that's the one I'm choosing. I know I want to be a writer. I know I want to work on film. I know I eventually want to write books. But the action I'm currently taking is not in line with the person I wish to become. I am so sick of saying that I want to become a writer and that I want to be consistent with this and not taking action on the things that I know I should be doing. And if you look at your life, there's probably areas too that you've been neglecting to do. And if this episode has helped inspire you to take action or has helped you think about your priorities differently, then to me that is success. Now, for whatever reason, sitting down at my laptop to type has just had an immense amount of resistance. But what I've learned from The War of Art by Steven Pressfield is that resistance is higher on things that matter most to us. So I hope this episode was the kick that you needed. I appreciate you all being here. Now, every week I put a paperclip in the jar to celebrate just showing up for an episode. Perhaps I need to do this for writing. But I've missed the past couple of weeks with the paperclips, but this week I'm going to put 3 in here. This is episode 34. I thank you so much for being here. If you got value out of this, then subscribe down below. But most of all, just take action on the things that align with the person you wish to be. Thank you so much. I will see you all this week on TikTok, and I'll see you all in a week.